Yo, what's up? Let y'all hang with me while I'm out here. Y'all see the equipment in the background. This is what I'm about to do right here. These steps. See how black they are? I ain't put no gas in my joint. I ain't put no gas in my joint. I hope I got enough gas. If not, I gotta stop, put gas, which I should have already put some gas. Are we coming through okay? My hose, y'all see how black this is? I'm just waiting for the water to come through. That's what's good about this region in the United States. I don't think it's quite technically winter yet, but it's something to cold. It's not quite winter yet, but it's cold. But we still able to get it in a little bit. That's rust, y'all. Look, going through the system. How you doing, Nicole? It's good. That's Nicole Clark, Ruggles Projects. Ruggles in the building. All right. Y'all see that? Crazy, right? Don't try this at home. I'm chilling. Out here doing my thing as normal, you know. Just another day, chilling in the hood. Shout out to Queen Latifah. Just another day, chilling in the hood. Word up. You step on this and you go in your house, you bringing all this in the house with you. I don't know if I'm gonna put myself on a timer on this one. I ain't really putting myself on a timer on this one, but it ain't gonna be no more than an hour. No more than an hour. Baby girl's birthday, 18th birthday is coming up this weekend. Baby girl says she want a computer. That joint costs $1,300. I'm like, what? But she's a good child, so I can't say nothing. Good children gotta get treated good. So I'm out here grinding, trying to get that 13 hundo. You know what I'm saying? It's money. Every time I squeeze this trigger, dollars coming out. Shout out to Justine Thomas. I don't like how I seen you on bag. I didn't hear you shout me out, Justine. Like, words like that? Like that? You ain't shout your brother out? Like, words like that? It's like that? It's all right, though. I ain't tripping. But how's everybody doing? Yeah, I'm trying. What's going on around the way? It is a little bit of water getting on there. Let me tell her. It's a nice car. There's a little water splashing, so I don't know if it's okay, but if not, you can close the garage door down until it gets to the hose. It should be okay.
Oh, that's fine.
You sure? Okay. All right. I just wanted to let you know. All right. Thank you. Just want to say hi to everybody coming in. Now I said bye. Real quick, when you put ice melt down and you don't rinse it down after, and you just leave the ice melt on your steps, this is what happens. It starts eating away at your concrete. So this year, when it gets cold, you start putting ice melt down. You got to find the ice melt that doesn't have the chemicals. But regardless of whom or what, on a nice day, in between snowstorms and ice, rinse your steps down with your water hose so your concrete won't deteriorate. This mat is designed for the outdoor, so it don't matter if it gets wet. But you can't power wash it because it will deteriorate. Uh-oh. I'm out of gas, y'all. Ah. Now, let's see if I got some gas. Lord have mercy. Shame on me. I know I should have put gas in this thing. But that's cool. This is giving me a break for a second. You know, this is like a pit stop, NASCAR. These are very nice houses around here. I'm in Maryland, Laurel, Maryland. Very nice houses over here. These are townhouses. They're probably in the 300,000 to 400,000 range, unless you got in early. You probably could have got it for like just under 300. You know what I'm saying? What I gotta do here? Okay. Yeah, but I'm good. Damn, look at all this stuff on my trailer. Y'all counting on the pit stop? Look at all this wood I got. We just got finished doing a trim job where we did the whole trim on the outside of the house. And where can I put my phone at? Damn, here they come asking questions. Here they come. Yeah, we just got finished doing a whole trim job. And this is the excess wood. I fussed at my guys because they used a lot, they wasted a lot of wood. You know what I mean? Anytime you got materials and the materials get wasted, if they just cut one piece off and alter it any way, you lose. So we took an L on all this extra wood. So I hold on to it with the hopes that another job will present the use of this wood. Because a lot of this wood is the artificial wood. It lasts forever. It can stay right on the back of this trailer and never have a problem, because we're gonna paint over it regardless to whom or what. Even if it gets a dent, we can fill it and paint over it. But we hope we don't get no dents, because we don't want no problem. But remember, there's always two sides to the wood. Yeah. So this is what it's like. This is what my life is like. This is the foundation of my whole existence. This business that I do here. But, when you try to duplicate and go into other businesses, that's where you really start winning, when you can go into other stuff. Like I just got signed up to do a window replacement job. Shout out to my man C. He's like, yo, you gotta just figure out ways to hustle. So I did a window replacement job. First time I ever did it. I didn't know what I was doing. I just used my common sense, and I looked at how it was set up prior. You know what I mean? I didn't even go to YouTube University. I just boom, boom. And that window, this is how I know the window was put in correct, because as soon as I put it in and sealed it up, boom. You could feel the difference, like the heat automatically started warming up. There was no noise coming from outside, nothing. Oh boy, come on. There she go. Look, I got a scrubber that scrubs the floor for me, so I don't have to do the work. Equipment is so important. Look. This one piece of equipment turned a 5-hour job into a 1-hour job. This one piece of equipment. We about to get on that. As soon as we finish with the one, boom, 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 go back up here. I'll alternate back and forth using these two pieces of equipment. I gotta move a little faster because it's about to 5 o'clock hits, starts getting dark. Yep. We gotta have this thing. Do you believe I set this business up in Africa and they didn't want to do it? Yeah, they didn't want to do it. And people were calling. We got 117,000 views on our commercial, but they didn't want to do it. So I said, okay, what y'all want to do? They wanted to drive taxis. I bought taxis, and they couldn't do that right. So you know what I did next? I know. I ain't trying to be mean. But you know, I work hard for my money. And you know, I'd rather if you need a hookup, you just say I need a hookup. Don't try to gaffle me. I'm from the streets, yo. And the phone getting wet. Yeah, don't try to gaffle me because I'm gonna be able to see that. Oh shit. I'm gonna be able to see that. It's like be a crook to people that's crooking you. Don't be a crook to somebody that's showing you love. Y'all want to see how this machine works? How Tony Montana said, I never screwed nobody that didn't have it coming to them. Civilians, you ain't supposed to do civilians like that. Look. Y'all see? Y'all see? Easy. Y'all see the difference? Equipment, baby. Equipment take you a long way. I'm selling franchises. Anybody want to franchise this business, get at me. I got you. Vehicle, equipment, and jobs. And I get you jobs. No matter what state you are, I can get you there. You want to make an extra $3,000 to $5,000 a month in your spare time on the weekends, I can get you there. Even during the winter time. If your kids you got kids, male or female, out of high school, out of college with nothing to do, I can show you how to start the business. Go ahead on and get you a loan and get it popping. You can even put an ad in the paper. But I suggest, and get some workers, but I suggest that you get used to doing it yourself, so can't nobody tell you any old foolishness. Like, oh, this didn't happen because of that or whatever. You know, because people will try to get over. You gotta know, like, nah, it's not what's up. You're just tired of being poor, working paycheck to paycheck. You just working to pay bills. Come on, man. It's not easy. Not everybody could do it, because if everybody could do it, everybody would be doing it. But the thing about it is, though, you put in the work, you're going to get the results. It's not easy, but it's not as hard as everybody thinks. Don't forget to smash that like button. Everybody's watching as they drive. They drive by because they got the same problem. They go past the truck, advertisement on the truck. They'll hit me up. Everybody coming out. Everybody coming out this year for Christmas. So they'll hit me. Look, my thing came on. Start my business in South Carolina. I'm coming to the Gambia first of the year. Maybe we could hook up, keep on pounding. Most definitely. Hit me up at fulfillmentofoursoul at gmail.com. So you can let me know what you want to do. This don't matter, whatever you want to do. There's no secrets hidden. There's no hidden secrets out there nowadays. It's like whatever you want to do, you know, we most definitely can get it going. Hit me up, fulfillmentofoursoul at gmail.com. Fulfillmentofoursoul at gmail.com. Fulfillmentofoursoul at gmail.com. I've been here for 29 minutes, but look, I'm gonna post this phone up somewhere and let y'all just see me rock out real quick because, like I said, it's gonna get dark. You know what I mean? And once I catch up on what I'm doing, I'll be right back at you. But I'm gonna be over here somewhere, post you up so you can see. Let me see where I can put my phone at. I got my thing in the car, but I ain't gonna get that. I ain't got time. I'm gonna put this over here. Got any comments or questions? You could just put it in the, you know what I mean, in the comment section. I'm leaning a little bit, but let me rock this real quick. Hope I don't forget my phone. Y'all remind me to get my phone. Somebody must have called me. Somebody must have called me, got my phone vibrating. That's it. That's it, y'all. We done. How long was that? 48. Nutshell. Just a rinse down, y'all. Just a rinse down. We done. We done. In these conditions, you don't want to be spraying water too much because the temperature is going to drop. The temperature is going to drop, and this will turn to ice. And then you have a liability issue on your hands, which you don't want. And you don't want it to be, if something happened, you don't want it to be with somebody who didn't even hire you. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, they come home and they're like, oh, the dude, slip, fall, ah! I've never had that problem. I've never had that problem, but my first year in corporate America, I was plowing. I was plowing for this millionaire company, this $1 million company, and we was out, man. It was 3 major snowstorms back to back. We stayed out there like 3 or 4 days. I made a bunch of money, so I was plowing, and I ran out of ice melt. So my supervisor, he was stressed out because he had a bunch of people that didn't know how to plow snow. And he was just stressed out because he couldn't really, like, relax. When you plow on snow, it's supposed to be sort of peaceful because it's not a lot of people out, because nobody wants to be out in the snow, and you're supposed to be able to just do your thing, relax and chill, and not really worry about much. So what happened with him, he had to basically coach all his new people. He got stressed out, and he didn't tell us that he had set up like a truck for us to go get ice melt when we ran out. So when I ran out of ice melt, I went back to the headquarters to get the ice melt. And what happened was, in the meantime, between time, how you doing? Yes, sir. Meantime, between time, while I was gone, the people that worked at that particular site where I was at, they were playing on the ice, and one of them fell and broke their leg. So they was like, yo, I said, yo, I ran out of ice melt. I had to go get ice. So, yeah, and we understand. But they did not know at the time that these people were playing on the ice, playing ice skate, and they checked the cameras and they saw that. So I just mentioning all that to say, you gotta cover yourself out here when you're working. You know what I mean? You can't allow yourself to fall victim to someone else's foolishness. And believe me, there's a lot of foolishness out here. But anyway, that ended up in a $100,000 settlement lawsuit because the people messed their leg up. But they were at fault. But of course, that $1 billion company, that contract, that one plowing development was worth millions. So to them, it was worth for them to settle out for $100,000 so they don't lose the contract. Because if they win the lawsuit, they lose the contract. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, we can't lose this. They sell it for $100,000. Like, yo, you got it. The insurance company paid it. You know what I'm saying? But people out here playing acting silly. They try to put it on me. Like, yo, I says, nah, I ran out of ice melt. But what can I have done? The ice is ice. There's nothing I could do about it. If they out here playing on the ice, that's on them, right? And like, yeah, but you gotta cross your I's, your T's, and all that. Whatever. Tell them stop playing on the ice. That's actually that's one of the incidents that happened that made me say, you know what, man? I ain't gonna allow nobody stress me out. They're acting stupid, man. Let me go start my own thing. Let me go start my own business. I ain't got time. They offered me a condo, a brand new condo in a building where Baltimore Ravens were staying and Baltimore Oriole players were staying. 700,000. I'm looking at them like I ain't got no 700,000. Because at this time I had became very valuable to this company because I took over the power washing division and I brung them 1.3 million in like 3 months. New contracts, old contracts, and this company, it was a landscaping company, and all the other area managers, they were stressed out from their regular old contracts. They didn't want to have to now take on power washing. So everybody was so excited. They rubbed me the right way all the time, rubbed me the right way, made sure that, Lucky, you all right? You all right? You need anything? Hey, here's some tickets to the basketball game. Here's some free movie passes. Here's a restaurant thing. What's some things called? Cards. You know, because they didn't want to have to deal with their responsibilities on top of the responsibilities of the power washing. And none of them really understood it. But me coming in, I was smart enough to hook up with a company, which I ended up doing some work for back in 2000, 2001. But they wouldn't cut me loose. So I said, nah, I don't work for nobody. I came here to help y'all because I see what's going on, but you gotta cut me loose. But anyway, and I hope y'all can hear me. Because when people call me, it seems they can't hear me. Who's this? Joshua, what's up? But anyway, they were rubbing me, loving me, and all this other stuff. And please, please, please. And when I told them I was leaving to start my own thing, they even gave me some of their contracts, some of their big contracts, like please. And then I had to contact all my clients and let them know, hey, somebody else is taking my place. And every client that I told that I was leaving, they was like, well, what you gonna be doing now? I said the same thing. They was like, oh, well, you got a contract. And the big boys found out, and they called me to the office. Hey, we want you to take on some of these contracts for us. Yeah. Okay, well, we got a phone call from the people over at, let's say, Fair Oaks condominiums. That's a $16,000 contract, right? They're like, well, let me tell you the story about how the big fish ate the little fish. I'm like, huh? What are you talking about? Well, they called and said you was trying to get that contract. I says, wait a minute, hold on. This is the contract that you want me to do for you. I'm not trying to take it. I'm trying to manage it because my time is money. If they want to get it done, let's get it done. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to coordinate. You know what I'm saying? They're like, oh, okay. Oh, it's a misunderstanding. No. It's no problem. You're trying to get, okay, yeah, that's right. You're supposed to schedule, blah, 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 talk to the property manager. Oh, yeah, we get it. But yeah, let me tell you the story about the big fish eating the little fish. I was like, yo. But anyway, I ended up bringing in this company. I'm not going to shout them out because Anyway, I brought this big power washer company in and I forged a relationship with them. And they was putting me on the money. They was like, yo, look, this is what you want to do, blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? Blah, 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 blah. And it's a husband and wife team. They're like, yo, blah, blah, blah. This is what you want to do, how you want to do it, blah, blah, blah. If you get a job that's too big, you know what I'm saying? Call us. We'll set it up. We'll do the job, and then we'll break bread. And not even with me. At that time, I was still with the company, so I'm actually bringing in a company to help them. So I brought them to the headquarters. Of course, I had to get permission. And then the whack ass vice president come running out. Hey, you can't be in here. Look, why you got people in here? Blah, blah, blah. You have to schedule this and you have to make an appointment. So the secretary is like, hey, what's going on? I said, I'm not going to say nothing. I'm just going to let him talk. And it's the vice president. He's like, yeah, you can't be having people in here without schedule. I said, yeah, this is scheduled. If you go look at the front board, it says, welcome, Ruth and Steve. He turns red at the face. He turns red at the face and just walks off. I'm just like, wow. And then they're like, yo, they was like, you know what? These people don't appreciate you. That's a lack of appreciation right there. You called us over here to help them. And look how they acting. Go ahead on, start your own business. We'll help you. I started my business, but I didn't need nobody's official help. I just jumped out there on my own. 20 years later, you know what I'm saying? 20 years later, I'm the power washing expert. That's what they call me. So, you know, and as you can see my work, you know what I mean? That's why I'm gonna keep chiming on the same thing, because there's certain people out there that try to take credit for what I do. And I'm like saying to myself, how could you try to take credit for my business? You know what I'm saying? How you trying to take credit and telling people if it wasn't for you, you know what I'm saying? And this and that. I understand you hurt or whatever. And, you know, you trying to, I don't know what you're trying to do, but I understand, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, nobody helped me, for real. Maybe my man Dre. Shout out to Dre, he watching. Dre helped me, and that was a struggle, right, Dre? I had to fight this man to get him on board the right way, thinking, you know, but that's about it. But yeah, let's see, y'all. I gotta slow down because I done did the job so quick. You know what I'm saying? That's $275 an hour right there, in less than an hour. I can do this all day, every day, but your body gotta be straight. You gotta be healthy if you wanna really run. Because I run from Virginia all the way to Delaware doing this. I don't mind. And make money all the way. You gotta set it up the right way. But what happened is that I stopped eating meat, and I must have wasn't getting enough protein because I wasn't taking any vitamins. I don't like taking vitamins, and proper water intake. And eventually that wore me down. My energy wasn't right. So a few days ago, I just didn't have the energy. I didn't feel like being bothered. I didn't have the energy. And just a few days ago, I started eating chicken again, and wow, I'm like, yo, what's up? I wasn't doing nothing today. I was chilling. And this customer called me, and I said, yo, I'm on the way. And it took me 2 hours to get here because where I was at, I was far away. I had to push to go pick up the equipment and then push to get here. And like I said, you know, come 5 o'clock, you know what I mean? You ain't seeing nothing out here no more. It's going to be too dark. So, plus videoing, that slowed me down a little bit too. But, you know, when I get to rocking, it's over. You know what I mean? And more importantly, anything else, I want the customer to be able to see the results of my work, more importantly than anything else. But fortunate enough, they do have lights out here and everything like that. Nothing but working professionals over here, y'all. I'm growing up, y'all. I can't believe it myself. I'm like, man, but what I do with my X-Jet now? Is this in my pocket? Yeah, I'm growing up, man. I don't want to grow up. I want to still be wild and do stupid shit, but, you know, can't keep doing that. You know what I mean? I'm all about, you know, I'm about living good and taking care of my family, you know, but I've been so selfish. Rightfully so, though, because I feel like I try to get a bag for everybody. And, people people got all this advice. Oh, do this, do that, blah, blah. And I'm talking about family, friends, whatever. They got all this advice. Oh, do this, do that, and blah, 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 and go here and do that, and da, da, da. But then when it comes for the investment, oh, no. I'm like, yo, just recently, my mother, I says to her, she says, I need, things to slow down here. I'm not working right now, blah, 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 blah. This woman has been in the medical field all her life, basically. She make probably $50, $60 an hour. She draw blood, take care of people. She's like, things are slow. So I was like, all right. I started doing my research. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna start a business in North Carolina where she's at. And I'm gonna let her run it. And I'll get the leads. And I'll do all the billing. I'll get my cut and let her have the rest. So after I get everything I got a taxation office. I'm ready. I got to get her social security number, address, all that. I'm like, yo, I need your date of birth, social security number, blah, 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 everything, da, da, da. I don't mind giving you my date of birth, but my social security number. Like, she's like, I don't understand. And then she started making up all these scenarios. And I'm like, nah, that's not what it is. So instead of me being able to surprise her with the situation I'm trying to, I have to tell her straight up, which is not wrong for her to know what's going on, but it's like a person that don't know about business and you trying to put them in business, they're going to be in the way. And sure enough, oh, you want to do that? Oh, that's a brilliant idea, but blah, blah. She started putting her information into the situation. I'm like, yo, look, my job is to build it and move out the way. But guess what? It's over because I can't do nothing with you because you in the way. I can't even get to the filing because you don't want to, there's no trust. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never did nothing wrong to this woman. Nothing. I ain't never scammed her, stole from her, nothing. But when I asked her for the social security number, date of birth, her address, so I could put her in the pocket on some shit, man, I said, you know what? Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? Even my daughter, I'm about to hook her up, but then she come out her mouth and say something to me, little text message, I'm like, what? Her girlfriend, who's supposed to be my daughter, her best friend, supposed to be my daughter, her last birthday, I just so happened to be in Boston. And my daughter's like, yo, daddy, my friend, she's going through a hard time right now, blah, 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 blah. It's her birthday. You think you could take us out? Not only do I take them out to where they want to go, I take them to go see a live play for this girl's birthday. They ain't have to pay for nothing. You hear me? All right. You're going to need me before I need you. Guarantee that. Don't ask me for nothing. It's just like, out of all days that you can start some bullshit, you want to start it on my birthday. Over me asking for a picture for someone who allegedly calls themselves my daughter. And my actual daughter knows how I am about pictures. I ask her for pictures all the time, but I had to stop because she ain't want it. So my whole point was this, that family was getting in your way. It's hard being in business out here and trying to get a bag for the people. That's why I be selfish. Even my son, like, okay, he had me, my son had me tricked. Like, daddy, I don't want to go to school no more. I said, what you gonna do? Well, I was gonna take over the business and blah, 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 blah. I'm like, oh my God. My heart starts fluttering because I'm thinking, oh, this is the moment I've been waiting for. I created this business for him. He's the J in JDL in this business. He's the J. I created this business, started this business on the day he was born. Well, I tried to start it on the day that he was born, but it didn't come through until July. But that was, it was all put together based upon his birth. You know what I'm saying? And I was still in corporate America when I set it off. You know what I'm saying? And they were begging me, please don't go, man. Please. They was begging me. I'm like, man, I got a son now. That's all I ever wanted. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I was like, I got a son. We ain't working for nobody. Everything I do is for him. At least that's what I thought. But yeah, he hyped me up, and then he knows what to do. He know how to talk to the customers. He talked to the customers so good, they be sliding him money on the slide tip. And he ain't even do no work. And the customers, I see the customer come sliding money, like I act like I ain't looking, I act like I don't see. I see the customer sliding him money, talking about shh. And they come, man, that's a good boy. Oh, if I had a son like that. Oh man, you know, and why he's not playing football? Oh my gosh. If I had a son, Lord. No, I got a son, but he's not built like that. Ah, man, Lord. This dude tricked me, thinking that he's gonna be running the business. What's up, dog? Yeah, daddy, daddy. I'm like, all right, man. Can't fault him. He don't get in no trouble, so whatever. But even with him about business, he finally comes out and says, yo, this is what I want to do. I'm like, yo, let's get it done. Say no more. Let's get it done. But guess what? Did he do his research? I always tell all my kids the same thing. Don't come to me and ask me for nothing unless you did your research, you know where I can get it from, how much it's going to cost me, you know, how much it's going to cost me. I tell them all the same. I don't want to do no research. I want to know how much it costs, where I got to get it from, who I got to talk to, the date you want it, and if I could do it, I do it. All right, son. You want to do the video cafe? All right, I'm with that. I see the money. I see the potential. No problem. Go ahead on. Let's get it popping. Man, that's been like 4 or 5 months. I still ain't heard from him about that. You know what I'm saying? And he got all the college kids and all them, you know, college kids that all they do is play pool and play video games. And I don't even think they chasing girls. I don't know what they doing, but yeah. Yo, let me go get my money. Yo. Let me go get the money. Talk some talk. Nutshell. Dun, 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 dun. These rocks. They be looking good in the beginning, but I'm so crazy. I'm about to say, yo, I have to go back and get my phone. Can I reach the doorbell? I think I can. Let me see. It's not ringing. Nutshell. Doorbell's not ringing. Yeah. Did you hear the doorbell just now? Did you ring it? It didn't light up or ring or nothing. Is it hardwire or battery?
I think, well, it's
Oh, okay. Okay. All set, all done. Yes, ma'am. It's 275 altogether. All right. You want a cash app or card? Oh, you can use credit card. You want your card? Well, let me go get my swiper. Not shit. Not shit. Gotta have the credit card swipe. All right, y'all. Well, I can't do this transaction and keep y'all on the phone. I could, but just in case credit card numbers start popping up or something. Let me see. I gotta get my swiper. Oh, there you go. You see this little credit card? This is my little credit card swipe. It goes right to my account. But look, man, that concludes the business for the day. Hope you know the tax man is watching. I'm not worried about that. I take care of my taxes, man. Don't you? You know what I'm saying? I'm an American game, but I got something for that too. Don't worry about that. As long as you watching, that's all that matters. But look, I'm out of here. That concludes this broadcast for today. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. I'll see y'all next time. I gotta do this business. Peace.